Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding our inner Brock and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or this episode we gonna go with Angela, Queenie Walls, or Bun B. Now, Neram, I asked you to find this man's real name. Neram done just put Bun B.
His name Bun B.
That is not his government's name. If we got to give Angela, you know, they call her Queenie. If we got to give her whole government, so why can't we give Bun B his only one? It's probably
Bernard Freeman.
I was gonna say Brian, Bernard, Brandon. What is it? Bernard Freeman.
Bernard Freeman.
So let's talk about the Freemans, y'all. Where was I at? I think I just seen them on a Breakfast Club. And they were telling me, like, I remember slightly hearing that someone broke into Bun B's house and he, like, had to shoot at him, right?
No, he shot that nigga.
He shot him. Right, but if you come to someone's house, isn't that uninvited? That's the expectation,
Come
right?
to my house, you getting shot too.
Yeah, that's the expectation. But I thought it was more like, I guess I was thinking movies, right? You know, when the movie, they kind of coming home, they caught him in the kitchen, hands up, shoot him. I was into the Breakfast Club. These folks came in, put a gun to this woman's head, like she trying to figure out how to save, like sis basically preparing to die. The sacrifices Black women make, I can't even like process it. Did you know about this? Why didn't we talk about this on the podcast? How did I miss it? It was maybe one of those days we didn't do an episode.
It was the days that we didn't do an episode.
Oh my goodness! Like, talk about Black love, right? We went to Mama Bear mode. What you think about that, Nero?
It's some real shit. You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta shoot a nigga. You gotta shoot a nigga,
right? Because I can imagine like so much has happened that you would get nervous and get paralyzed, right? Like you're getting paralysis, fight or flight. Obviously, both of them was like, "Oh, we going to war, honey." And she was saying, y'all should watch the Breakfast Club interview. How she was saying, like, she talking loud to give him a note, don't come down. All this stuff. Like, sis might have did a little more sacrifice than I would have. I'm like, come on, Nero. If you bout it. Or I've been talking about, what is it like on Everybody Hates Chris? My man got 2 jobs. My man is strong with a SK. But just shout out to they love. Like, I'm so glad. Like, they weren't hurt. Catch the tea. They was on there with their lawyer. And like that's the tea, right? So this Black man and Black woman were protecting themselves in their home. Someone had the audacity to come in there uninvited, unwelcome, threatening their life, and they still got a lawyer up to be careful, right? Because this person was shot. What in the bullshit? Meanwhile, I don't even want to acknowledge that nigga in Florida being just able to drive with guns in his car, walk around and shoot people, shoot babies. I ain't gonna say people, shoot babies, right? The bullshit, the audacity of what they say, the audacity of caucasity.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's just too much. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 247, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all doing this Friday.
I had to think for me. I said, is it Wednesday?
Friday.
What day is it?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I know it's Saturday, love.
I know.
Oh, you remixed it?
Yeah. I'm trying to
okay. I was just making sure you ain't messed up them too much.
No.
The babies might not know about Saturday Love.
They don't.
Oh.
That's
the hell's a bop.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media. Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. K. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, y'all. Like when I tell you Silicon Valley is getting their work out of me. Woo! And don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love my work. I love what I do. But I'm catching myself staying a little bit later each time. And I look up to be like, wait, it's the end of the day. Then I open my eyes and I'm like, wait, it's the beginning of the day. Like I'm literally home for like 4 hours.
You are. I would say 8.
8 total?
Yeah,
I'm literally at work for like 12
to 10
hours a day. It's crazy. I don't even know how I got into this. So I need to find time to recalibrate on that because these are my expectations, right? Like I'm doing this to myself, my manager, nobody else around, like because it's the point where other people ain't even there, right? Like so it's not like this is a cultural thing, we all stay late. This is something I'm definitely putting on myself. So I don't know if it's being a brown woman, I know we always go hard, right? And I'm trying to balance that, or I don't know, or I need to maybe look at my plate and just give some stuff up or delay. Maybe it's not give something up, but just adjust some timelines.
Nyambi has just got her review, and she got the highest review out the team.
I did not get the highest review.
Yes, you did.
I got that's not the highest. I did not get the highest review. I got the best results as a manager. Okay, well, that's not the same.
It is to me.
Ask the whites because the whites had a lot of low scores.
Okay, best results.
And
highest reviews.
The colonizers are so crafty. They be like, well, they just say like they don't know my score, right? So only me and my manager. And then she know like holistically, like, and she know like they tell you the range you're in, and like she's like, well, as you can tell by your range, like you fucked the curve up.
So Nyambi fucked the curve up, which mean to me she was the best.
And
whenever you fuck up the curve, I mean you got the top score.
Yeah, for when it comes to, because like we get the opinions of our direct reports, right? And you know, we come from these kids ain't playing, right? They ain't scared to let you know how they feel.
They say what they chest.
They say it with their chest and then walk away and ask you for some career advice. Bold. You made me forget what I was saying. No, but colonizers are crafty, and y'all know from the Cubicle Warriors, people had the nerve to fix their mouth in the staff meeting to be like, I mean, hi. Direct report scores is not necessarily a good thing. Bitch, what? But, I mean, low ones are? Like, what are you talking about? But you just know how, like, colonizers just flip things to be about, like, oh, girl, you're trying to, are you deflecting, right? Are you projecting right now? Like, because no one, and you can tell everybody kind of paused.
What you mean?
It was like,
what they gonna say? Nobody likes their supervisor and
like,
bullshit.
Like, I think you can exist in a world where a team is productive and efficient and you still have a good relationship with your manager. Like, I don't think that's some type of myth that can't be attained, right? And I think more in my company, we want to get to that point. And of course, I think honestly what she was trying to say, you know, over time, ebbs and flows, personality styles, shifts in the team, business decisions that come from you, that your team then kind of, like, you know, puts on you. I'm hoping that's what she was saying, but like, she just made it just as a fact, like, good scores are like bad things. Like, bitch, no, you just hating because you was low this year. Like, you just in your feelings right now. Like, because your folks told you to kiss their ass. And that's fine. I do believe that, especially being a black woman coming from higher ed. It took me a minute to figure out my groove, especially when I had an all-white classroom, right? Because the statistics show that, well, black women are always graded harder, right? Be it reviews, work, classwork, assessment, always we kind of get the short end of a stick, right? So like I could empathize with her statement she was saying, but she was on some bullshit. And then also I'm just thinking,
did you know your direct reports know that before they start grading you? Remember, black women get graded harder.
Oh, I should say that. You know, I be shady. I be shady in my team meeting. So whatever score you put, you really should up it up one, just so we're calibrated. But you know, some of my folks naive, honey. They might.
Yeah, you're perfect.
I'm like, ain't no such thing as perfect. Like, I'm like, come on now. I taught you better critical thinking skills than perfect.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe Naomi did better than what I'm thinking she is.
You know, some of them a little naive. They like 100. Ain't nobody 100. But I'm just overall just thinking, right? Like I said, I got this new initiative coming up where, because of my scores, my director, my black people, we say double words, my director, so my boss is like, think of like some type of manager curriculum, right? And I keep going back to the idea of trust. I keep going back to this idea of communication, right? And even like with the Black Love Matters family, when it comes to love, right? So I consider being a manager as being in a form of relationship with someone. And we always talk about communication, right? And I'm trying to play with this thought. I heard it I think it was Amanda Seals' podcast, and it just really spoke to my spirit. And I want to figure out a way to unpack it more. Is that we have this high standard when it comes to wanting people to, like, when you talk to someone, when you communicate to people, them to like hear you, right? Like to say, like, certain people won't speak to me a certain way, or the way I speak to certain people, right? Like, I feel like people are very clear or more comfortable creating those boundaries or expectations. But why don't we have those same expectations about listening? Right? Like, because that's the same part of communication.
Tell me more.
Right? That's 50-50 of it, right? So we have this expectation, like when I articulate, when we communicate ourselves, it's like the idea of listening to respond and not to really process it, right? So when I'm talking, don't fucking interrupt, right? Let me say my point. You're not going to cut me off, right? Because I protect my peace. I know who I am as a person and a human, right? But I don't have that same energy or that same level of excellence when it comes to myself personally for listening to others. And why is that off kilter? And is a lot of breakdowns coming because of that? Because you have a high expectation when you're talking. I'm formulating my statement. This is what I'm going to say. But I don't know if, including myself, or if many people have that same bar of excellence when it's like, all right, I said my piece. What is my bar of excellence for listening? And what does that mean? Because it's 50-50, right? Of course, you have to be, words mean things. Shout out to Crystal West. The podcast, we just dropping knowledge, all of them, right? But do we have that same bar of excellence or same expectation of ourselves, not other, right? Because you only can really determine yourself when it comes to listening. And I'm just not sure if we do, including me, right? And I'm even thinking like how we got these reports. How do you kind of continue to flesh that out and what that means? So Black Love Matters. Y'all tell me what y'all think about, what you feel about it, or how you're processing it, or if y'all got input about that. You think is that strange, Nero? Have you thought about it? Like
No, because you cut me off all the time. Oh, and I'll be trying to listen and let my thoughts formulate while you talk. Mm-hmm. And I just get cut off.
Yeah, how do you have that same excellence? And what else is going on with me? Y'all know I'm about to do a little bit of traveling. So again, I know it's been bumpy the last few months. Like we've been getting stuff out, but it's been bumpy. So apologies for that, y'all. I'm be traveling next week. So y'all gonna miss us next week, but I'll be back the week after. What I'm sure all types of goodies and lessons learned from when I've been traveling. But y'all just send me good creative energy, good thoughtful, mindful energy as I create, I don't know, these types of curriculums and thoughts, right? Y'all remember when I came here, I said, Lord, how would you like me to, what you want me to do while I'm here? Right? Not coming from a place of self, but, the grand architect. And what does that mean? So I've been trying to be prayerful and figure out what that means. But if y'all got ideas or books or blogs I should look at, let me know too. Speaking of the Lord, I've been trying to even get back tight on my prayer life, right? Mm-hmm. Not that I don't pray, but I've been on this thing of like, how do you pray? What's the saying? Relentlessly or continuously, no matter what, right? And I've read a couple things where people talk about like how they get in this prayer rhythm when it's almost like breathing. Right, so black folks sometimes our prayers be long-winded, honey. I done had prayer sessions that last for an hour, where I'm literally eyes closed, crying, talking to the Lord ear off. I feel like the Lord like, hold the line.
Please hold.
Hold the line. I gotta go. But how do you get in the practice of just taking just a quick couple seconds, right, to ground yourself before you go into a meeting, as you're walking? Quiet time, as you take a break from the email, as you have, like, how do you get into that type of practice, right? Where it's almost as fluid as breathing, right? Because I do feel like I make it very much a ritual, and I think it's a time and place for that. Mm-hmm. But, it's okay just to be walking and be like, Lord, thank you, Lord. Look at me walking. Because some can't.
Nope.
Or some won't be able to do tomorrow. So, again, I'm just trying to tidy up my house in order and look at my finances a little tight. I know we've been hinting at that, but like just really tighten up on stuff. Like I just need to tighten up. Go ahead, Nirams. What's going on with you? I've talked too much.
We going on vacation.
I don't know if I would consider it a vacation. Niram is piggybacking on a work trip.
I'm going on vacation.
I'm gonna be working.
I'm gonna be vacationing.
Okay.
And I'm pretty damn excited.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. I look forward to getting out the house. I look forward to traveling without Mabel.
Oh, Mabel gone. Oh, wait. Did I tell y'all Mabel woke me up at 5 in the morning to go outside to pee-pee? Because the thing is, we've been doing free feeding. And usually she come to bed. But lately, she been sneaking out the bed like her mama and doing night eating.
I told you to put the food up.
I put the food on top of her cage. But guess what sis do? She go get a drink of water.
Yeah.
So she literally get up in the middle of the night and like go drink water. And I guess her bladder couldn't take it no more. Mm-mm. She literally was like, get everything to get my attention. And when I finally stood up and was like, ma'am, what's wrong? She looked at me like, bitch, time to go. She like darted for the door.
I gotta go.
I'm like, literally, it is 5:01 in the morning. You cannot wait an hour and a half. You cannot wait 2 hours.
Unless you want piss on the floor.
And then, like, when she come in, then she gonna have nerve to cuddle up in her bed. Getting good sleep. And then I'm waking up to go to work about 6:30, 6:45.
Now she don't want to get up.
No, won't move. Ain't no lights on. Ain't like I'm sorry, all the lights on. I done opened the windows. I done got her food down for the day. You think sis moved from her doggy bed?
No.
It had a nerve to kind of cock one eye open at me, like, bitch, you're making a lot of noise with that Kurt Franklin. She was like, turn Mahalia Jackson down. I'm trying to rest. When you came in, was she still resting?
She was on our bed.
Ooh, is that what she do when we gone?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to close that door.
She be like, I got them motherfuckers. I don't need to get into bed with them at night.
Because you had text me like, is Mabel gone? And I was like, no. I said, hell, I'm not even there yet.
Oh.
But I got there and it was quiet.
Oh, you said
ain't no TV on.
Yeah, I forgot to turn the TV on today. I was running a little behind because I was tired and my alarm went off and I overslept a little bit.
So I ain't getting no note talking about how maybe we use the bathroom.
Yeah, I usually is that too much? Or that's in the summary?
Because I need to know. Because that lets me know how fast I need to get home. Like if she already used the bathroom, I can take my time and do whatever errands I need to do.
Yeah.
I ain't getting nothing. So I come in the house and
I thought she was in the bed. Her TV show went on.
I came in the house and it was quiet. And when nobody greet me at the door, I was like, what the fuck? She done gone to Savior.
Oh, Lord! She done go to the Savior.
So I go tiptoeing around the house.
Yeah.
Looking for her.
Yeah.
I go and look down the hallway. She on the damn bed.
Well, when she seen you, did she jump off?
She was in the bed. And she was in a ball. She in the bed in the ball.
Was she cold?
No.
Oh, she was asleep.
And then she looked at me and jumped off the bed like, oh, I like, what the hell you doing? Oh, my bad.
This not my bed.
Oh, I thought this big ass thing was my bed.
She's slick because usually, y'all, I leave on the Netflix and what she's been watching is like all the animal shows. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like Earth, Antarctica, Africa, plants. Actually, I put on dogs the other day because I was like, maybe she liked that more. I want to transition her to watching like more black stuff. So I think I'm gonna put Malcolm X on when I get back.
I don't know why she does this. You probably giving her dog anxiety by putting on these TV shows. This is another trigger.
What do you mean?
Show
we
that
had the TV on. No, but we have the TV on when we're here too, though. So that can be a trigger because the TV. Well, most of the time, I guess sometimes we don't have TV on. But no, I don't think that because it's too inconsistent. Because sometimes we have the TV on, we don't even be in the room.
Okay.
You said it's a trigger. She don't bark no more. She get pissed.
Yeah, because
she just kind of leave the room.
So, oh, y'all bitches leaving me gonna try to leave this damn TV on? Think I'm be good? Hell no.
What else going on with you?
Other than that, work is going all right. Work is work.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing really going on there. We did a
team bonding,
like a team bonding trip, which really wasn't until bonding. It was just niggas going to the movies.
You see, you don't appreciate. Cubicle Warriors, tell Nerum all them jobs out there that they'll tell you to kick a rock if you say, let's go to the movies as a team. No, actually, they'll be like, sure. Did you pay for it?
Yes.
You had to pay for your movie ticket?
They bought it, but I had to
reimburse
pay it back?
Oh, that's trash. How many of it is y'all?
It was about 10 of us.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a bigger number. Ain't nobody buy no popcorn.
No.
Oh, my God.
Somebody did.
Sour Patch?
No, somebody brought in a plate of tacos we was passing around.
Wait. Does the movie theater sell tacos?
No.
Does the movie theater sell food?
It was, yes. It
was, okay.
Yes, but there was tacos like somebody abuela.
Like Taco Bell?
No. Somebody abuela was made.
Was it the little tacos I don't like?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I hate them little tacos.
And they just kept passing around these paper plates.
How many was they?
It was about 4 plates worth.
You like them little, they be like the size, what are they, like corn? Corn or is it flour tortillas? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Out here, I guess it's authentic tacos. I like the Americanized ones. That's basically Taco Bell. But they like little silver dollar thing, and it'd be like one piece of meat on it with some raw ass onion and cilantro and some thick ass salsa that just tastes like tomatoes. And people be fucking it up. And I'm like, it's not hitting it for me. Of all the Latinx food, this...
Well,
it don't hit. You know what else don't hit? Unpopular opinion: mofongo. Oh my God, y'all Puerto Ricans. Ooh, that mofongo. I've only had one moisturized mofongo. You know what mofongo is? It's like mashed plantain.
I thought mofongo was supposed to be dry.
Jesus, how do you swallow it? It's like eating water. Popeyes biscuits without water. Remember, I got mofongo. I said, ooh. And I thought I was slick because I got some mofongo with pork in it. And I'm like, oh, that pork fat going to loosen this up.
No.
That pork grease went in there and seized up. I said, oh, my God. I said, I can't
was
eat
it hot?
this. The thing is, I don't know if I've ever had mofongo. Like, I don't know. It's just the texture of it. It's just like, it's like bad. I don't even know what the black version of mofongo is.
We don't have
plantains. Niggas, civil rights black really don't eat plantains like that. I ain't get on plantains till my like Caribbean crew and African folks put me on. Black niggas don't really. I shouldn't say niggas. African Americans. I'm calling everybody. Niggas, we really don't eat. We eat banana pudding. It's about as close as we get to it. Do we have an equivalent?
No. Let me see. That's Google.
A plantain. A potato? A mashed potato? That's too white adjacent.
Black version.
I mean, black version, we are black. So I guess we own it, right? Like, we just culturally, Southern black, don't have a, what's it called? Version of a plant. A mofongo. We're not even talking about plants. Like, what would be our equivalent of a mofongo?
Cornbread.
Cornbread?
I don't know.
Nigga, what? You are so uncultured. Do you know what mofongo is?
Yes. It's fried plantains.
And smashed.
Yeah.
It's so dry. Y'all, am I eating the wrong type? Have I just went to bad places? I feel like I've had homemade ones and I've been to like really nice restaurants.
It's
and they're
equivalent
like,
to dry ass beans.
Oh my God.
When you make
I've
your little.
never had a dry bean.
You have your cornbread and your beans mixed together.
There it goes. Some pinto beans with a neck bone in it with some cornbread smashed up. Mm-hmm. You're right. Yeah, that can be some mofongo shit because it's kind of sweet from the cornbread but savory. Mm-hmm. That is our mofongo. Thank you, niggas.
That's
How
what
did I get there? Oh, we was talking about Latinx.
I don't know. Let's hop into Pillow Talk.
Oh, what's going on?
Did you see Mayochella?
I did not. Why y'all do? Okay, first of all, I'm not caping for Taylor Swift.
You did not see Mayochella?
No, absolutely. I'm not interested in anything kind of mainstream white culture. I'm barely interested in that little black boy singing with Billy Ray Cyrus that you niggas keep caping for.
Oh, Lil Nas X?
Not. I'll kind of ignore that. It's too white adjacent.
Chewbacca died? No.
Chewbacca. That's a Muppet, ain't it? The person. That wasn't an animatronic.
No. Chewbacca actor Peter Mayhew died at 74.
That wasn't like a Muppet. You know how you moved it because Chewbacca don't really talk.
Somebody go with it, man.
Go,
I'm just gonna show you the beginning of Mayochella.
Okay, what are we doing? Like, okay, before you show this, did she just pause? Did she just bring some drums, or did she like got the whole thing? Like, did she got the drumettes? Because if she just got drums, blacks, I love us for real, but Beyonce can't copyright drums. Beyonce can't copyright the drum line.
I want you to see it.
I just wanted to say before I see it. So before I'm blinded, I haven't seen anything. If sis just has a drum line, and I will argue again, I'm not caping for Taylor. Taylor Swift.
See it first.
No, because I know
see
y'all.
See it first. No, because you out here putting out disclaimers. You ain't seen Mayochella.
I'm just telling you, this white girl has been pretending she's in her freshman year of high school. Like bleachers, football team, like that went with her American Girl type shit. So I just want to say that. And the thing is, she probably been practicing this, and she come about. Then here come Beyonce, come with some shit from last year, and she said, "Well, I can't go back and practice, so we doing this." And I ain't Adele, so I just can't go sing with a mic and a light. Okay, let's see what she doing. What you gonna? Oh, we can't watch it for 4 minutes.
No, you gonna watch the intro.
What is this?
Mayochella.
But where is she doing this?
Billboard Music Awards.
Nobody watches those.
Oh.
I knew you. Did y'all tear this white girl up?
Yes. Look how they coming on stage like the black folks.
There's only one way to get on the stage. Is there any brown people on it? I mean, if the team was everybody black, maybe. It was a little soon. Yeah, but the thing is, she probably been practicing.
No, watch how she come out. Look how they giving the formation. Look how they moving.
How else is a drum line going to get information?
Look how they moving out the way.
Nigga only can move so much.
Look how she came out, and did she gonna stand the pose like Beyonce did?
Beyonce does not. Pause. Listen, I'm gonna tell you niggas this once, and I'm gonna tell it only one time again. I don't think she stole this idea from Beyonce, but I do think it was very bad timing.
Naomi cooning.
I'm not cooning. I'm just saying Beyonce does not have the copyrights to Drumline. She has the copyrights to a lot of things.
Freedom. I can't move. Freedom. Uggs are cute. Singing freedom. Where are you? Is it buy one get one too?
And then what Beyonce say? How long she was practicing Beychella? Like how long did she take?
8 months before even got there.
So for Taylor to be this coordinated, she at least been doing this for 2 years. No, I'm just saying, she probably been practicing at least for 2-3 months.
You caping for this white
I'm not caping. I'm just saying.
Shame on you, Naomi.
But her publicist should have been like, sis,
Shame on you.
Sis.
These niggas are stupid.
The songs don't even go with the drums.
This nigga be winning the internet.
What is he
I got mayonnaise in my bag. Swag.
Don't do this to this white girl.
Right.
Has Taylor Swift said anything, or is she gonna be quiet?
You know what she gonna do? She playing victim.
Oh, she said something.
No, I'm just saying. You know how Taylor Swift be.
I didn't mean anything. I just been practicing for 3 months. I haven't even watched Homecoming. Beyonce don't own the right to drums. Y'all niggas can get at me if you want. I'm gonna tell the damn truth. She don't own the right to drums. So somebody else gonna come out there with drums too.
They said this is unseasoned.
Which, yeah, I mean, of course it can't touch the swag of Beyonce, right? Because she's a black woman. Like, of course.
Nah, but
I'm not caping, but we got bigger issues to worry about.
You are cooning.
I'm not cooning.
You are cooning.
Beyonce don't own Drumline.
For Taylor Swift.
That'd be like Nick Cannon being mad.
He should be mad.
He was like, ain't nobody thinking about a Drumline HBCU to Nick Cannon said.
Hey.
Nick Cannon went on the limb when none of us niggas was interested.
And then, you know who else gonna be mad?
Who?
Trick Daddy.
Oh! Come on! Take it to the house. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all forget y'all history. And y'all about to go ahead and tear up Taylor Swift.
My Trick Daddy, man.
Trick
ain't
Daddy.
Nobody putting...
I mean, then we go back to the Double Dutch folks, right? Like, if you how far are we going back? Right? Like, we go to like the 70s and the 60s with the double Dutch, right? It was a lot of drums. Because that's a sample. Take It to the House is a sample. I think it's from
I'm not talking about Take It to the House.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Shut Up.
Oh, what's up? That's right. Shut Up. Did he have a whole album of an HBCU band?
We gonna let the band deal
Oh,
with
my
it.
God. Wait, what? Is that a set? What is that?
A-style.
Trumpet? I guess a trumpet.
Horns.
Horns.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm just saying, Nick. If
So
niggas
I'm
gonna be
just
mad.
saying. So when Beyonce came out, ain't nobody be like, she copied off Trick Daddies. And those Buke Boy jeans you wear, hell no, bitch, these polo. So okay, give a little grace. If we're ever going to give grace as a community, this might be the
But
time.
Beyonce is queen, though. She ain't got to apologize for shit.
I'm not saying she's. First of all, I'm sure Beyonce ain't lose no sleep over this, but it's you niggas who was stirring the pot. Net story. These big bill jeans you wear, hell no. Well, some of Trick Daddy's just like his stuff he used to say in a record. Like, who be in a studio to be like, yeah, that sound good.
Trina.
Yeah, that sound good. But they done got fell out, didn't they? Mm-hmm. What they fall out? I can,
Because she was making them hits and...
What?
She was making them hits. You know, that's why they come up with that CD together. And never happened.
He dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have been here for that. Because I'm definitely more of a Trina fan than I'm a Trick Daddy. I feel like I just take Trick Daddy out of respect for Trina. Because Trick Daddy's been problematic since day one. Even if he came out, remember, is it because I'm a thug or is I love the kids? Oh my God, what are all these bangers?
Oh, he had horns on that one too.
He had horns on all his music. I said, was there a whole album of horns? And no one's putting respect on Trick Daddy's name. What Florida band was that? Was it what's it called? Florida A&M?
I think it was FAMU.
Yeah. But yeah.
Florida A&M.
Was that shady?
FAMU.
Whatever. I went to a PWI. Nero.
What?
You're not doing a Trick Daddy tribute.
Hey, Trick had them hits.
What time is getting in the heat?
This is way to the intro.
Check it out.
And so now he done got the children's choir.
Yes.
Oh my God. What's this story?
The Florida.
Children's choir. The man. What's the choir who sent the eyes on the sparrow with that little boy? You know what I'm talking about? The Mississippi Mass Children's Choir. Y'all know what I'm talking about? His eyes is on a sparrow, but I think it's a Mississippi Mass Choir, and it's a little boy about 10 years old. When I tell you he blow, he blow.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say that little black boy that's playing on the Wiz.
Oh, what?
What that little black boy that was playing on the Wiz?
On the Wiz.
Yeah.
There was not a black boy on Wiz.
It
That was
was.
a girl.
That was a black boy.
That was doing what?
Singing and shit.
What Wiz? The one with Diana Ross?
No, the new one.
You talking the first one there? Don't go to sleep. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. The one where Queen Latifah was playing Oz.
Yes.
There was no black boy there.
Who was that then?
That was a young black woman. You talking about that boy who was in Little, who plays Michael Jackson on Broadway? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Wiz. I be fucking him up.
I forgot who that little black boy is. He looked kind of racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
But he can really blow. Mm-hmm. Get on what I'm talking about? That little boy who was on Little, and he was like in her crew, and like he started dancing. Something about that who kids can break out and dance extremely well like creeps me out.
Why?
I don't know. Like it's really weird.
I think it creeps you out because you was never one of those kids that can do that.
Let's see. So, do you know your math timetables? Like I feel like I'm not. Yeah, you dance good. What's 12 times 3?
Yeah, you don't. That never had no rhythm. That's why.
What's 12? Do you know how to count?
Because when you get bored, that's all we did was learn all the dance moves.
No, I ain't talking about the dance move. He was hitting that shit.
Yeah.
Come on, there. What's the story?
I don't know if you heard that, but this is like big to me because it's like in the, running track stuff.
All right, what is it?
It's about this South African track star.
Okay.
Who's like killing the game, right?
Yeah.
So
Always,
she's
right?
killing the game. So they really had discussions on like her gender and all this other shit. So
Her gender? Yeah. What are they discussing? What are they worried about?
So
or confused, I should say.
So the International Association of Athletic Federation found that she has higher testosterone than most women, and dubbed her as hyper-androgynous.
I mean, because she's fucking running how many miles a day? Like, I mean, doesn't that happen when you work out? And you lose weight, don't you naturally get more testosterone?
And so,
is that a thing?
So in turn, with her having this
just
condition,
like fat men got more estrogen, right?
Yeah. So in turn, having this natural condition of herself, white women tears and everything else, complaining. So the federation said that she needs to start taking testosterone lowering drugs if she want to compete.
No, that's bullshit. If this is naturally how her body functions and how her hormone levels balances out, right? And there's no physical threat to her, right, for disease or harm, that's not fair. This is just who she is. This is how God made her.
So the court said, the court admittedly said that this decision was discriminatory, but they believed that it was necessary to ensure fair competition.
No, it's not. If this woman and her genetics and her training and discipline and her love of the Lord got her this far, how you gon'? I tell you, colonizers, maybe I do want reparations.
So, like, this is another way, like, these motherfuckers are moving the goals, right? So now...
Moving the goalposts.
Yeah. They moving the goalposts. So now, she had to, like, go and, like, try to, like, arbitration and try to get it overturned.
Absolutely.
And they denied it. So the new regulation is that they require women with testosterone levels in the range of men to reduce their natural levels to maintain natural levels and maintain that for 6 months in order to compete against other women.
Get the fuck out of here. I would be more open to they said, we got to make this co-ed.
And they said they proposed that they proposed that this could be achieved by taking birth control.
But what if birth control has a negative effect on her body, her mood, her energy, everything? Get the fuck out of it. That is awful.
Yeah.
Is there a petition? That's what I'm saying. This is what we need to be talking about while y'all talking about Taylor Swift and her drumline. How can we support this sis who I'm sure trained her entire fucking life to be excellent, right? And now you got people talking about not only take an intervention, but take a hormonal intervention that has histories, longitudinal studies of the effect that it has on women's mental health, physical health, all the above, right? And don't layer on it that you're a black woman, so that's going to already be amplified by 10? No.
Yeah.
No. Where the lawyers at? What type of lawyer you need for that?
I don't know.
Is that more civil or?
The thing is that, it's in South Africa, so,
it's a little different.
She might need to come on to the U.S., but.
Yeah, she might need to come on to the U.S.
That is fucked up that that's going on. So it basically means that she had to lower her testosterone by taking testosterone lowering drugs or birth control, since birth control has a lot of estrogen in it, for 6 months in order for her to compete in the world championships.
And that's the thing, like we don't even know what type of effect this is gonna have on her. Like some people can't take supplements, right? Like period, right? And just it's women who don't want to get pregnant and want to take birth control and can't,
right?
But I thought, isn't that a natural thing though? So as you work out more, you get more, a smaller muscle composition, or what is it called? Lower fat?
Yeah.
am I saying this right? Your percentage body fat gets lower. Statistically, don't your testosterone increase? Like, I don't think a lot of people with high, air quote, high, above average testosterone are like me, like obese, right?
I know what you're trying to say.
Am I saying
So
this right?
what you're trying to say is that, the higher level, the higher percentage of body fat you have, the higher percentage of estrogen you have in your body, because fat holds estrogen, or like estrogen is produced in fat.
And if sis has literally been running her entire life, I can only imagine what single digit percentage her
body fat
is. So no,
which means she has more muscle,
naturally.
which means naturally she has much more muscle. Which also means naturally she has more testosterone, less estrogen.
But isn't that what you want to make yourself an elite athlete?
So this started to go into. So this starts to go into like the other like aspects of like competition, right? So they're not banning anybody, for example, who handles lactic acid better than other people, right?
Yeah.
Or people who have bigger hearts. Than other people, which means they have a bigger heart capacity, which means they have more oxygen, pump more blood, which means they have more oxygen streaming through your bodies, right? Yeah. Or people who have like more fast twitch muscles or, slower twitch muscles, depending on what you're competing, more than others, right? So, like, this is one of the things that is bullshit, and it really only, they really only want to do this shit when they see their white princesses losing to a black woman who's killing the fucking game.
Mm-hmm. That pisses me off. Yeah, we need to do some digging. Y'all forget about Taylor Swift. What's his name?
Can't pronounce it, so I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll link it on our Twitter or somewhere. It has to. It's Africa, right?
Yeah.
Look, my American privilege. Who do we petition? Look, who do I email?
You trying to go on change.org.
Who do I petition? Where's the courts? That's that American privilege, right? Mm-hmm. Very few times I appreciate living in America, right?
Yeah.
Well, shit. What we gonna do? Send us good energy? What can we do? Or just bring awareness, I guess.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, see what happens.
See what else happens.
Hopefully she gets some pushback, because this. Go ahead. Sorry, sis. Sending you good energy.
Yeah. So we got pillow talk. You want to go ahead and read that?
Oh, we got some pillow talk.
Not pillow talk. Kitchen table talk.
Kitchen table talk. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Miriam just cutting me short, honey. So as always, submit your questions for kitchen table talk. Shoot us the email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. That's blacklovematters@gmail.com, and that's no K. As you know, we love the kitchen table talk. We call it Brustis because we just give you our unadulterated opinion, right? We're not therapists or anything else. Just giving you what we would do. Mm-hmm. So it says, "Hey, Niriams and Nayams, love the show. You guys have me cackling at my white ass office job. My coworkers be looking at me all crazy, but for real, your podcast is what keeps me sane in that place. I love your energy and love for each other. Here's the situation. I've been on my own black love journey with my boyfriend for 3 years, and it's been amazing. We are both in our early 30s. He's great, funny, smart, caring, and he treats me well. Oh, look, a unicorn.
A cuticorn?
A unicorn.
Oh.
What did I say?
A cuticorn.
Oh, sorry. I get the good morning and the good night texts, forehead kisses, words of encouragement, the whole bit. We have so much in common. It's always a great time when we're together, and he's hit with my family and friends. Here's the but. I was waiting.
Oh, shit.
I'm at the point in my life where I'm looking for more than a boyfriend. I worry about our future compatibility beyond fun dates and trips. I'm young, well-traveled, successful professional with my own home and car, and in the process of finishing up grad school. He's also a young professional in grad school, but he still lives with his mom and doesn't drive. Oh my God, that's my pet peeve.
We are from New York.
I done got triggered. That's near Mania. No, that's my pet peeve. What's more is that there doesn't seem to be a plan of action for his situation to change in the near future. Every time I bring it up, he gives me the runaround. I'm not sure what I'll be doing for work. Places be too expensive. I'd rather save my money, etc. Look, receipts. How much we saving, honey? He's from a low-income single-parent home and I grew up in a middle-class home with both parents. So I understand that I have privileges that are not afforded to him. I've tried to be patient with the situation, but I don't see it change anytime soon. After 3 years, I'm starting to get tired of picking him up. can't read this sentence. What does it say? Can you finish now? Oh God. Break up with him. I'm gonna go again to Crystal West, the fairy godmother of black podcasters. Break up with him. That's it. Finish this sentence.
After 3 years, I'm starting to get tired of picking him up for dates, checking into hotels when I'm in his town. As much as I like him, there's a voice in the back of my head that keeps telling me,
don't fall in love with potential, but the reality. You can think about the potential.
Should I call it off until he can figure out things, or am I problematic for expecting him to have these material markers of adulthood in check, given his financial background? What do y'all think?
No, read the PS.
PS.
Solidify my answer.
Well, I gotta read this.
Because I would like you to.
PS. The sex is also mediocre.
Oh my God. Let's say it all in unison. Leave his black ass. Okay. This is what you can do.
Why you want to leave him?
Why? Because I'm not happy. Like, what? It doesn't spark joy.
She seems like she happy.
No, she not.
She said she get forehead kisses.
She's comfortable. She complacent.
Text messages
it's fun.
and shit.
It's comfortable. Comfortable and fulfilled and happy is two fucking different things, and they ain't even married, right? Because niggas gonna show you who the fuck they are. What Maya said, people show you who the fuck they are regardless, and this person has already do it. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even clowning Stan with parent type stuff, right? And he's in grad school. Like, that's not something I'm clowning. Like, right. I think in grad school,
he is struggling grad student.
That's not the thing I'm clowning though, right?
What are you clowning there?
The no car.
They might be in New York. You don't need a car in New York.
Why is she picking him up then? Where's she at? So you telling me sis who's told me what she say? She Claire Helpstable. She's just the fourth kid of Blackish. Is gonna gonna fly into JFK, rent a car, drive in New York City, and then pull up, go over the Brooklyn Bridge, and then pull up in Bushwick with a car. No,
why she can't take
no?
the
This nigga live in Cleveland, South Carolina, Charlotte. Somewhere where Detroit. So the thing is, I think I can look past the parent thing and even roommate thing, especially in grad school, as long as he's actively saving, right? Like, but I would honestly need some receipts, like savings receipts and like STDs are similar to me, like just so like you should be getting tested for STD. So I want to see your paper, and I would like to, like, as a man, right? If you're telling me you're saving home to save money, right? And I'm the one, I'm not saying you got to send me quarterly business reviews, but you just saying that is not, that ain't gonna work for me. But it's not the parent thing. It's the no car thing.
What if you save the money?
Huh?
Where do you got that dough?
I understand that. That's what I said. It's not the staying at home thing, because I do think that's smart. I think sometimes, especially us as young brown professionals, we just can't wait to get the fuck out our parents' house, because that's all they tell us. Like, if you want to do something different, get the fuck out my house. Like, they say it so much.
Yeah. Meanwhile, these white kids be going back home and saving up all their damn money.
Again, the trigger is not the mama. If the mama was the only thing, and the only thing you do, sis, is stacking up Marriott rewards, I would say that'd be okay.
What's the trigger? The mediocre
the car
sex?
In no direction, right? So this run around, if you're in grad school as a black person, as a black male, grad school students, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was doing, right? We might have, the goals might have been aspirational, but we can say in a sentence like, oh, when I get out this it's like Ariana Stark. When I get out this motherfucker, I know what I want to do. Right? Like, so that worries me, to be in your early to mid 30s. Right? Again, that's the plan could change, but if you're in grad school, you need to have a vision of what you want to do. If else, what is you just bullshitting around for? Right? What, like this idea of picking him up, not being clear on his goals, right? Like, the sex is trash, right? That, none of that. Like, that is not, if you're not happy in the space that you are now,
do he got a license?
I don't care. Oh my God, he 30 with a state ID. Oh my God. That's not going to do it. No. And what you want to do, sis, if you want to do your due diligence, you can just break up with him now. But if you want to do your due diligence, I will go to him and say, you know what, I really like you. We have a very good time. But what I'm looking for into a husband, right, is for X, Y, and Z. And I just want to see if that's something we're in line with. And if it's not, I think it'd be best if we go our separate ways. Like, be very clear on what the fuck you want. Right? Because niggas know what they want too.
Don't you leave that good man. You gonna fuck around and be like acrimony.
The thing is, I'm not saying, like,
and
if he
gonna be on the come up, you gonna be coming in that boat.
No.
Like Taraji.
But the thing is, I think he would show and prove, right? I mean, I don't think she go in there and be like, you a trash ass nigga, fuck you. I think she can go in there like, I really care about you and I love us together, right? But for me to give you the best of me, I have to be honest and transparent with you, right? Like, I know you got bomb potential. I know you have dreams, aspirations, but I have not seen that come together. And for me to stay, give my good energy, my good love, I need to see X, Y, and Z. And if you can't do that, I understand. But I gotta release you. I have to let you be free. And after you agree to that, like, then he gotta watch the grapefruit lady. Like, then we just have to have. That's something, sis. So I know he's bad in bed. Is he open to being taught? Some niggas ain't open to be taught. Like, some niggas is like, okay, what do you like? Like, tell me, I'll do it. Some niggas like, oh, yeah, this be so good. And he be like, Jesus, is it over? Because they just be such in their head. Like, nigga, what is you eating on? A neck bone? Be gentle. What is you? Just none.
A neck bone?
Bro, you just suck it. You suck the milk. Mm-hmm. Break up with them. If you want to have some due diligence, have a real deep conversation where you use your mileage and go get a suite at the Marriott. And invite him to his suite. And just be upfront, sis. And say, I care about you.
He hit with the family. He in grad school.
Because you blocking you from your forever, honey. Get out of there.
He in grad school trying to be better. Okay. This nigga is a unicorn.
There's not no unicorn.
He is a unicorn.
He was a bench at beginning. But... Or sis, if you stay with him, you need to be comfortable to know that you're going to be the breadwinner. His mama probably going to live with you. And he probably only got $100 in his account going to come to you for allowance. And you might not nut every time you have sex. Are you okay with those things? If so, stay with him. Shout out Friday.
Y'all leave emails and voicemails to Nyambi at Black Love Matters.
This is just the truth.
At gmail.com. That's Black and OK. Or a voicemail at 508-784.
I got friends who say they don't need a man to make no money because they can buy their own Louis bag. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't me. Mm-hmm. I want you at least be able to buy the wallet. Mm-hmm. But you know who else I was, who was I watching? This is actually a deeper conversation too. So maybe I could have some toxic femininity going on. That's a term Nia and Niram coined. It ain't real.
It is real.
It's not.
Y'all,
but it's this idea
y'all women can be toxic too.
Of shifting, like, as a community, should we shift the way in which we view, like, black males in, like, when it comes to fatherhood and, like, just manhood as a whole? Like, as women, should that be our expectation? That they bring, like, the more stereotypical thing, that they provide, like, money, like, kind of what stuff we're talking about now, right? Like, is it time for us to shift that narrative and be okay with that? I don't know. Like, I had to check my own self on that. I think it's individual, but is that okay, right? Like, even with this thing, like, I kind of tore you up a little bit, sis, about leaving him. I'm almost more on his ambition a little bit more than the financial piece, right? It's different between someone who's trying to do it, making moves to move forward, but it's about somebody who just be sitting on your couch and just looking at you. I have a problem with that. But it's just changing.
School. You know, couch sitting. This nigga dealing with advisors, writing papers and shit.
Allegedly.
Hopefully you're trying to get published.
What's the name of the school? I think I was talking with Nia, some statistic that I think it's like, was it 50 or 60%? Nia, correct me. Black people with PhDs got it from like Walden.
What? What?
The shade behind that, that's like going to the Phoenix, the University of Phoenix. It's like for profit schools. Yeah, my academic elitism is coming in. That's different.
Oh, the online PhD program?
Yeah. For profit. That's the key. It's not about online or not. Any what university I go to and they have the phone number on the front page, I worry. And look, they got a nigga on the front. Look at this. They are soliciting us like Walmart and McDonald's.
The number one conferrer of doctoral research degrees. Y'all better leave Walden alone.
Everybody on their own wall.
They got a white man here.
Kinda. He look ambiguous.
No,
what's his name?
Ali.
What's that name?
Ali.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Nero. But I'm sorry. I was going to ask you, what do you think about that? Like, do you think it's shifting in the narrative?
It is shifting. More women is going to college. More women is being more educated.
Yeah, but that don't mean young niggas gotta fall off completely.
I don't think it's falling off, but I think I think the competition pool is definitely getting what.
You sound like the white people. It's just no niggas.
No,
and
I'm not saying that.
To hire. The pipeline is dry.
I didn't say that.
You know, white people. Anybody who work in diversity, they be like, "Just the pipeline isn't there. There's no niggas." Okay. Meanwhile, my mama be like, "All you niggas is getting, all you kids." That's what she called me. All you and your friends getting degrees. How come y'all never got no job? I was like, I don't got no degree. Do y'all know how to fill out applications? Go ahead.
See, I was cut off there.
I was saying, is the narrative changing?
Yes, I think so, and I also think what the it's trendy right now. Like women movement is trendy right now.
Be careful.
I'm just saying it is. Like it is. Like everything, you look everywhere. Like it's more women focused. So
white women.
I would say women in general. Yes, white women. A higher level, because it's always white women. Yeah. But I would say it's women in general. And when you look at the statistics,
you know what? Males are still making more and getting jobs, all that stuff more. It's just black niggas it's falling off.
Yeah.
I mean, black men. I'm sorry, black niggas.
But isn't that what we're talking about, though? Right?
Okay. I thought you were talking about men in general.
No, I'm just saying black men.
Well, y'all gonna have to get some self-care and some therapy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel? How are you feeling? Well, how do you feel about it?
What you mean?
Like, do you think it's a thing? Like, do you think? I don't know how to formulate the question. So, what this is, because I guess what I've seen from tech, right? Black men still are above the, not bar, but still further ahead than black women.
Mm-hmm.
And how is it that us getting ahead or doing a little better has impact on you all? Like, how is those variables connected? Because it's black men. You know, black men love to reach. I just want to see where the reach is at.
No.
When white women was doing good, y'all was still working. Soon as we get a job, they got to stay home.
No. What I'm saying is...
okay. I'm just letting you know what I see. When the white women was doing good, the black men was still working. Black women not getting a couple more jobs. Now the black men can't work.
Well, black women get more jobs. Y'all are hitting.
We ain't hiring y'all.
Y'all are hitting the diversity marker because y'all black and y'all women.
And we work harder.
So y'all checking both boxes, and they were like, "Fuck these niggas."
We can pay them less.
We can play these black.
Doing more.
We can pay these black women less. Because they going to do more, because they're going to work harder, because they already got the superwoman syndrome.
That's how the colonizers think. Ooh, they getting ahead.
Versus these black niggas.
Who it's titled.
They entitled because they done went to school somewhere.
They went to Morehouse.
Then went to Walden, got a PhD. They're going to expect more, do
went to
less.
Morehouse and Walden.
They're gonna expect more, do less, and when they get another offer, they're gonna leave
without even thinking, without even giving an hour notice.
No, versus these black women, we can pay them less, they gonna work more, and they're gonna be more likely to stay here. And that's where
read for filth.
That's where the system is rigging it.
Is the Latinx community going through this?
So
is there a Latinx Love Matters podcast? We can do a crossover, just have a conversation, see if there's any crossover.
That's the fucked up part, right? Yeah. So, like, niggas is mad because like all these women getting these jobs, but when the whites and the companies are looking at it, they saying, "Well, fuck it, we can both hit both check boxes. We can get a black and a woman because they talking about ain't no women here." So we get a black and a woman. We got diversity, and we got diversity in two boxes: women and black.
Child, I was over here a conversation with a white man who said they need to extend paternity leave. I said, first of all, I think they just gave niggas paternity leave out here in Silicon Valley, and it's a decent amount of time. Mm-hmm. So they saying you need to take don't get me wrong. Like if you adopt or something, like I think it's equivalent, right? Mm-hmm. But I think the only difference is women get longer paid if they have a C-section. So you're telling me I should say you deserve. Men should get the same equivalent time to a woman who got a C. I can't say numbers because I know y'all could probably Google that and you know exactly where I work. But like we get a nice
Equity.
We get a nice leave. Like, we're not talking about men get 2 weeks.
If my baby mama,
Like, we're talking about months.
if my baby mama have a C-section,
leave.
yeah, I need additional time off so I can take care of the baby while she's dealing with the C-section and the stitches.
No, that ain't how they said it. That ain't that. I hear that argument, right? I would have processed that, but they just like, why is it different? Well, I just had, a life-threatening procedure and just had my body cut.
You're talking about equity and equality.
And the thing is, see, the men, they so naive. They don't even realize, honestly, women at my company don't get a longer maternity leave, right? They're just able to use disability, right, when they have a C-section or like that's the way it's really extended. So in actuality, everyone gets equivalent time. Women we can use it differently, right? And you can't call disability and you ain't have surgery. And so they're like, so they're just like, but you don't get paid. But they're like, nah. We want to get paid for it. And I'm just like, damn, women been going through this for this long with fractions of the time on leave, right? Men just now getting hip to it. Ain't even come near a knife or an operating table. And they talk about me too. Him too.
Hey,
I said, ooh, the audacity.
Him too.
And don't get me wrong. If it's a vote for in the company, I'm like, get them niggas whatever they want, right? But it's still like, damn, they didn't even take the time to research to be like, honestly, that's not the company giving. Like, it's laws, right? Like, it's disability, right?
Y'all niggas talking about equality and equity and shit. Niggas start pulling up receipts.
I already said, if it comes across my desk, we do a lot of company-wide votes. I'm gonna be like, absolutely, get a niggas 3 years off if that's what they want to take. Give them 3 years of paternity leave, right? Fine. But I'm just, how you just over here. I feel like I just got to be a fly on the wall to be like, oh, that's how y'all niggas thought of it. Like, they didn't come from it that way. Like, oh, I want to be there with my wife to help take. No, they were on some. If the women get it, why not me? Him too. They was on some him too shit. Not like, let me support my partner shit. They was not on that. Because I would have been like, oh, that's what's up, right? If I heard that, no, they was on some like him too. Oh, come here. What are we doing? Oh, it's Shout Out Friday. We just rambling.
Yeah, well, you having a great time about sexism and niggas.
Yeah, because you niggas do be putting a lot on black women. Well, I can't get ain't no jobs. Ain't giving it to my black man. But the black women get it, so we just gonna sit here and be at come pick me up. Nigga, you can't even send for a lift. Oh my God. Damn. Break up with him, sis. Set the expectations. And if the thing is, he gonna say yes, I'm gonna do it, but put a deadline in your damn head. Give him 6 more months at max, and that's probably too damn long.
I'm triggered by this.
You can be triggered. Truth can be triggering.
I'm triggered.
Truth can be triggering. Lean into it. All right, what we doing for Shout Out Friday?
All right. So as always, if you submit if you do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars or better. Or shoot us an email or voicemail. We read it out loud because, we like to reach out. So we got a ton of stuff, actually.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Yeah, so we got one.
Or no?
It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
Because we missed the Friday.
Oh, that's right.
So we got one from Chris Dillard. And it says, you guys are the cool uncle and auntie everyone wants. Your podcast helped me with a lot and helped me shape my ideas for certain topics. Such a wonderful representation of Black love.
Thank you. The next one is I Love Y'all by, what is that? A-Ride?
I don't know. 623. You know who you are.
No, I want to say this. Adritis.
Okay.
Arides. 623. And y'all know we phonics kids. So we don't have just like, we have to literally go syllable by syllable. And it says, hey y'all, first of all, I'm trifling because I keep ignoring Niram's call to do a review. Since I listen to Spotify, I found you guys on Spotify around Thanksgiving, Christmas this past year with some other podcasts. With some of my other podcasts when on vacation. Thank God y'all was still going. LOL. I loved it at first listen. As a newly wed to a strong Black man this past October. Oh, congratulations! I am so relieved to find a Black couple that are a few years in. Y'all are real and sound like me. I can relate to you guys so much, and Nyambi is freaking hilarious. I'm a Cancer like Niram. And trust me, I know what it's like to be living with fire signs. Oh, am I a lot?
Yes.
I can't wait until on HBO or somebody calls y'all and offer you guys a show. Y'all are the podcast every Black person needs because you are so real. Anyway, keep it going and thank you for getting me through my week. Oh, wait, I was hyped to find out that you guys are in the Bay. I'm waiting for a live show. I'm a Bay girl, born and raised. Sorry you guys didn't get to experience the pre-gentrified, pre-Uber affordable Bay Area. Anywho, love y'all. I know, I bet it was lit out here.
I know, right?
I definitely, like, even when we went to Oakland for that, was that First Friday stuff when, you know, the kids made me nervous. But I think if it was like 10 years prior, I would have been lit. I would have been right in the babies, two-stepping. What's that dance y'all do out here in the Bay? It feel like they killing roaches. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Not a crip walk. That's all I keep thinking of. But it's a little two-step y'all do out here in the Bay, and y'all be thinking y'all fucking it up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
I'm gonna do some research. It's a little two-step dance, and I'm like, oh, they fucking it up because I seen these little kids in my job, and something come on. I'm like, what is that? What are y'all doing?
It's like the Detroit Hustle.
Yeah, it's something, and it's always to like, I don't want to say E40. Is that who out here? Too Short? Is that up here?
Too Short, E40.
Yeah, is that up here? And what's his name? Who did that song with Big Sean? Young Jeezy. No.
YG?
YG, is that the white man?
No.
Who looked like a mafia?
No.
YG is the black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to his music. And also, is that white boy from here?
What
Vallejo, right? Right. You know the white boy with the slick back hair.
G-Eazy?
Yeah, G-Eazy. And what's the other one? All their names sound alike.
What?
G-Eazy. What's the one you just said?
YG?
YG and Easy E. No, and E40.
E40. Well, YG isn't down Lower California, baby.
He's like Long Beach.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I need to process my energies a little bit.
You need to look
I
at it.
feel like first of all, I know geography. I know where it's located. I'm talking about music and like sounds. Like there's a very certain sound in the Bay. It's the hyphy sound, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm gonna ask the babies to break it down to me because they also got some Oakland rappers out here. I'm finally turned on the radio at a like Friday night and Saturday night, and I'm like, oh, there it go. When it be like them Oakland rappers and it sound like in Detroit where you turn on the radio on Friday, Saturday night and sound like they recording in their closet.
Yeah. I don't even know this guy from the Bay, the SOB dude.
Yeah.
But they love this song. They love this song. You'll know.
Oh, God. Yeah.
They love this shit.
I be unmoved, honey.
It's like Cheddar Boys.
I'm a Cheddar Boy, baby.
It kind of remind me of Cheddar Boys.
When the song gonna start?
I don't know.
MCM backpack, little nigga backpack. Fuck what that ass at. Bitch, what that cash at. Yeah, when we smoking little dope.
Like that's very much Bay, and they be doing like a sound when it's like they almost bobbing too hard,
and
I just look.
They love that song,
and we'll just be looking.
And you were like, "What the hell is this?
What is it?"
And I'm like, "Nah, yeah, but
they also love, and I don't know if that's
Boys.
just a California thing. Are them girls the Bust Down Tatianas? Is they from here?
Who?
The Bust Down Tatianas.
You talking about Blueface?
Is he from here?
I don't know where Blueface is from.
Or maybe that's just I'm confusing generations in the Bay sound.
Yeah.
But like, remember when we went out with some of them coworkers that was younger than me, and that Tatiana came on? I said, "Ain't y'all niggas a little old to be jumping to that?"
I don't know where Blueface is from.
Oh no, he ain't from here. Not looking like that.
No, he's from L.A.
Okay, so South California. Yeah. It's an energy around all California rappers, though. Regardless. I actually watched this documentary on Showtime about Suge Knight. Crazy.
Yeah, how was it?
It was. I don't know. You know how you watch it, and I got it right, but I don't know. It was like, you know who did it? Antoine Fuqua. What's his name?
Yeah, Fuqua.
Fuqua. Is it Andre?
Antoine.
Or Antoine. He did it. And Antoine Fuqua over there trying to be Oprah, trying to get us to be empathetic for Suge Knight ass. Suge, help us to understand. Why would you just whoop their ass? Like, I was just like, it's not a reason. But why, Suge? Why did you slap him? And this Suge, I just did what I had to do.
What, it was on Netflix?
It was on Showtime. It was like American Dream, Worst Nightmare with a K. Mm-hmm. And I was like, some of that stuff Suge Knight did, he shouldn't have did. Right? Like, I don't think we're not really blaming the colonizers here. That was all them. Also gave me a different light of Snoop Dogg, too. Snoop Dogg was a big old follower 20 years ago. Because they kept pulling up that iconic Source Awards. Oh, the East Coast don't got love for the, what did he say? The
for
West
Snoop
Coast,
Dogg.
the Snoop Dogg, they don't love us. And then these niggas in the Source Award basically throwing tomatoes at the stage. Like, what was wrong? Who are the producers? Cut the mic.
Oh, SOB And R.E.B. they from Vallejo.
I told you.
Because they love that song.
Yeah, it sounds like the Bay.
Oh.
The thing is, the Bay, I don't know, like, dance music, like, I guess that's how dance is just speed up. It's just sped up. Like, it's just that same song, but the beats per minute just sped up. I guess that's any dance music. But it's just the same energy. You know, folks be smoking out here too, honey. We got to look into those longitudinal effects. Because some of y'all, honey, it ain't just the gummy. What's our next one?
I just say the equivalent to Eastside Cheddar Boys.
These people.
I don't give a fuck.
The Cheddar Boys a little worse. I'm gonna get these. What's their name? SOB. Their production, but shot and I did bump a Cheddar Boy. I did, but I'm gonna give it to SOB that day. Production quality. Remember Lola Damone?
Oh yeah, 50s Messes Deep.
Is that on anywhere? Lola Damone coming in with a Lola Damone coming in with a something. We 50 bitches deep and we growing like mildew. Really? Like me and my 30-year-old self, turn the station. I'm sure my mom hated me, right? If I went through the house, like I would hate my kids if they be like 30 bitches deep and we growing like Mrs. Deep. Is that it? That's not it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it is.
No, is that it? That ain't it. It be like doo doo boo. You probably gotta. Oh, there it go. Look, why we still go back to it? Is that the song?
Yeah, 50 Niggas Deep.
No, it's the remix with Lola Damone.
Yes, featuring Lola Damone.
Independent without a deal, still trying to stack that real niggas. The rep the set, 313, blow the check.
Harmonica? What is that air flute? What is that? What is that? What's that air? What's that air instrument?
Chop it up and split the blunt niggas. Riding dirty with a chopper in the trunk niggas.
You know, niggas love flutes.
Forward to Lola Damone. Oh my. Sorry for y'all folks who ain't from Detroit. Look up, what is it called?
50 Niggas Deep.
Look out, Cardi B. Hands down, who? Wait,
No.
wait, that wasn't out in 2008. I wasn't listening to that in 2008, was I? I thought that was like high school. I thought that was in early 2000s.
No, that's 50 Niggas Deep Part 2.
Oh, okay, that's remastered.
Yes.
Because I was like, they even sounded a little too polished there. Because like the horn used to be real loud and very like jagged. Like it was like almost the instruments was louder than them talking. Mm-hmm. And that was the point of it, right? Because you just kind of heard the beat. We're going to have to find that song. We about to bump it. I want to make that my ringtone.
Oh my God.
Come on there, read these
Niggas make ringtones?
I'm about to make a ringtone.
Oh, you so old.
You remember them ringbacks?
Oh, you so trash. You used to have one. I had a fucking ring back. Talking about this one thing.
Come on,
y'all niggas was trash for having them ringbacks.
Ringbacks and ringtones. Can we bring back ringtones? Can we bring that back? I think this generation's not up on ringtones. Remember they used to cost money, but then they got free. Then they just went away. I think all the music artists was like, not on my watch.
They did cost a little money.
Come on.
Or you get the phones where you can download music on there and use part of the music as your ringtone.
And then do it. Shout out to what's some called? What's some chirps? Burp, burp. What is that?
Nextel, baby.
Yeah, what was that called? I used to always want a Nextel to chirp.
You wanted to chirp somebody?
Oh my God, that was before text messages.
Yeah.
How much are we dating ourselves?
You trash.
Oh my God! Remember when BlackBerry Message was the shit?
Yeah.
I used to love.
Oh, you got on that trend so late.
Oh, I love Blackberries. I wish I'm still waiting for it to come back. Every now and then I still Google BlackBerry, see if they hiring. I'll work for them. I'm like, do we get free phones?
You the only one talking about why ain't nobody on BBM. You ain't got BBM.
Come on, Nero.
You are mad trash. This is gonna fuck around be a 2-hour podcast. All right. TBG WT brought me here.
The black guy who tips. What are you talking about?
Hey,
all them initials.
I was trying to do all the initials.
Okay.
By a black girl with PhD.
Hey,
okay. All right, black girl. Doctor?
You know, any black person with a PhD, I always refer to them as doctor. I am, even if we friends. I used to have a friend who we used to work together. Like, we good friends. Like, we go to each other's house. Like, we were the family. And, like, when other people come around, like, oh, hey, this is Dr. So-and-so. And, like, I would make people call her doctor. I said, put respect on your name. People be like, oh, are y'all not friends? Oh, yeah, that's my girl. But you ain't her friend, so. So you don't get the same privileges I get. Her name is Doctor. You're not having, I'm like Maya Angelou. Beloved, you haven't earned that title. To call me by my first name.
Babe, I'm trying to get through this review. And it says, I first heard about Black Love Matters on the Black Guy Who Tips with Rod and Karen, as seen on HBO.
Hey, come on.
As seen on HBO. Mentioned being on the show. Although I never got to hear the conversation, the amazing chemistry and conversation between her and Naomi got me hooked. This has quickly become one of my favorite podcasts. Black Love Matters will definitely become one of your favorites once you give it a listen.
Yeah, I remember were they on our, no, we weren't on theirs. Were we on theirs?
No, we weren't.
No, they came on ours and we were inappropriate.
It's like the initial ones. It's like the episode like 20. It's like in the first 20.
Maybe we should bring those back.
Yeah.
To bring it for folks.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know Rod and Karen are like high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
Hell, I want to say kindergarten. And then they like let it slip. Like, this is we started doing the math. It was like, so.
That was me. So.
Because we newsy.
Because we newsy. So you said y'all the only one y'all ever been with? Oh, we was getting all up in their business.
Because they were like, I think they was comfortable because there was like only 3 people listening. So it's okay. We could do a little budget. They said, wait a damn minute.
Wait a minute.
We done went Wendy Williams. How you doing? We got sound effects. Look, just asking real messy questions because that's what we are.
We are.
Because we be thinking it. Because if they was at our house, I'll ask them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Say,
Still
damn.
curious.
Stop it. Them niggas ain't gonna never come back.
No, they not. We need to reach out to them or something. We should reach out to them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would say, no, we can't collaborate on the Game of Thrones because they know it way. Like, they can write dissertations on that. And I would just be quiet in the background. Wait for y'all to talk about Cersei. I don't know. We should do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should maybe reach out.
I'll reach out to them.
Yeah.
Shoot them an email. 1, 2, 3.
We did a collaboration with another podcast in like almost a year.
Yeah.
We like had other people on.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's the move.
It's the move.
Because we don't have a time when we record. Like, you got to get on people's schedules and be consistent and prep. When it's just us, we literally come to the kitchen table.
Yeah.
I
think the other thing is that we record like a lot.
And on West Coast time.
And on West Coast time. It's
we got your feedback. Nerum still ain't present y'all results. Maybe next
a nigga been traveling. I just ran a fucking marathon.
Maybe next week Nerum will have some time to present. Can you do a presentation?
I just ran a fucking marathon. You went to a funeral. When do I got time? When
you
your
and Mabel taking naps.
Look, that is daddy-daughter time. That is daddy-dogger time, okay?
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Come on, we ain't never gonna get through this.
I know, it's so many of them.
It's literally 4. We done got 3 reviews.
So many reviews. My turn? Yes, reviews run over.
Well, how many y'all got? 3?
3. We got voicemails.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review again by this is when they do these initials. So it's CTFGHDZ, and it says, "Hey y'all, did we read this one?"
No, read it.
So, this is another one.
Yes, she a real one.
Did I say that right?
Yeah,
did we do this before?
Yes.
Here, I don't know how to change my display name, and I'm also mad y'all played with my name. Oh. Anyway, is y'all subscribed to the show yet? I already told y'all. I do yourselves a favor. Love y'all, Nerum and Nayambi. You really keep me going. P.S. I asked y'all a question on the voicemail navigating through my job a few episodes. Y'all forgot about me. I didn't forget about that. But I want us to be thoughtful.
Shit, I gotta go back to listen to all those.
Yeah, go find it. I know exactly what she was talking about, right? Because I think that's the one with the salon and stuff, and what she should do, and like independent. I do remember that.
Shanaja, just call.
Well, don't do that. No, you don't have to call back.
No,
well, that's just some nigga shit.
You know how many damn voicemails on this damn phone? I ain't got no call ID. No, it's a lot. It's like 200 voicemails on this phone.
You don't delete them?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a process problem.
Tonight, just call back.
No, don't call back. I'm gonna make him look for it next week. While I'm working, I'm gonna make him do it. So don't worry about it. Next week,
help me help you.
When I'm back the week after next, we'll find it.
Help me help you.
Come on, read the
next
next
one. Call back.
Come on.
So I can at least try to find your phone number so I can go through the voicemails.
No, all you have to do is go back and look in the show notes and see when we talked about it. It was on a Friday.
Okay.
Go ahead. Next one.
Awesomeness from Kiki Curl's Culture. And it says, love this smart and funny podcast. Thank you for everything you guys give to our culture. I've said it before. I love the fresh take on current events, hilarious TV and movie reviews, and of course, conversations that help us look at love while looking at ways to be better. Your girl sending 5-star reviews from her fam's iPhone.
Actually, when I see my parents, I'm going to have to do it.
Black love is beautiful. Thank you for reminding us that it matters. Naomi ain't even leave us a 5-star review, so don't even. And she has an iPhone. And I told her multiple times to read the review.
This one from LSJ.
You go ahead.
It says another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The message says, I love the podcast. So unapologetically black. Episode 166 has touched my heart in such a strong way. I have recently started a new job in my field, and Nyambi described exactly how I'm feeling. Finally working with competent people who make me want to do better and go home and do my damn homework. I'm so grateful for the first time in my life. I am fulfilled professionally. I've been getting my spirit and mind right for so long and keeping my joy and staying grateful no matter what the position I am in. But starting this new job has multiplied that feeling times 1,000. It's been about a month and a half since I've started, and I still cry tears of joy thinking about my journey, gratitude, piecing together the small actions and decisions I made that come together perfectly to get me here. The universe timing always is perfect, and I wish you all and your listeners nothing but success, peace of mind, and good sets. Hey. That's a word, right? Like when you think about your journey and where you came and every turn and twist, and when you get to a place of gratitude and working somewhere where you're celebrated and not just tolerated, and appreciated and heard. And don't get me wrong, everywhere you work gonna have something, but there's levels to it, and that's really what I've learned to appreciate. Like I'm right with you, Ellis. I'm gonna say J. Ellis, honey. LSJ.
Okay. We got one from Naomi. It says episode 246. Slow.
246.
246. Slow clap Naomi.
Oh, that was recent.
Yeah, that was last episode.
That's when I was crazy.
You just when you was going on.
I ain't leave him, y'all. I'm still working with him. I'll be proud.
I've been a long time, I'm gonna say listener of your podcast. Is one of my favorites, and yes, I've already submitted a 5-star review on iTunes. You know I was gonna ask. I listened to yesterday's episode on my commute into work this morning, and I wanted to shout amen. Throughout Naomi's check-in. Slow clapping for you, girl, for speaking the damn truth. As black people with some, mediocre privilege, we owe it to our ancestors. Note my family is continent black, but I grew up here, so I fully acknowledge and appreciate the struggle to shake some motherfucking tables whenever we can. I personally, I too enjoy making white people uncomfortable.
They make us uncomfortable days.
I repeat, I too enjoy making white people uncomfortable and continue to do so for the betterment and increased opportunities for black and brown people. As one of a few many senior black people in my corporate job in D.C., I always try to challenge my leadership and colleagues to make diversity and inclusions a priority and to highlight business ROI for our company brand network. I also push for conversations about bias, much to my boss's frustration, but so it be. I recognize and acknowledge my privilege, as well as the hard work and success failures of those who came before me. So I am committed to using it to support my own people. As my pastor said, we all we got. I get frustrated when I see younger and sometimes older black and brown folks who are too scared and thankful for the opportunity So they won't push back on clearly bias and discriminatory practices.
Low-hanging fruit, right? The thing is, like, I would never expect someone to do so much, right? I know I was really passionate and be like, fuck your job and losing jobs and checks and all that stuff, right? But I want to be clear. The stuff we were talking about doing, these folks was never in danger of losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never, right? And even if you think to our company culture, that was never, like, the area they were in. And I think what upsets me is that people escalated to there. Right? Like, you think you really doing some civil rights shit here? Right? Like, you really think you doing some March on Washington shit? No, sis, you have no idea. And I think that's what bothers me.
I just want to shout at them like Nyambi. Girl, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. Thank you for saying what has long needed to be said. Hope your listeners hear and spread the knowledge far and wide. I know you will. I know I will. Clap, clap, clap. Praise hands, praise hands, praise hands. Love y'all. Keep up the work. P.S. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but your recap / analysis on Sunday's episode had me in tears laughing.
Oh my God. Told you. That's why I say I can't mess with Rodden and Karen, honey, because they be having facts.
Yeah.
And I just go off what I think I remember. I be confusing Game of Thrones and Harry Potter.
You be mixing them all up.
Harry Potter?
But no, they be structured with it though. Like,
yeah, that's why I say, I don't even want them to come on there because I'm gonna be like, is Nyambi even on the episode?
They be like, all right, we're gonna be in Westeros. Like, let's talk about what happened in Westeros.
Like, they be knowing like the names of the dragons. This is me. What's his name? Kane, Queen, and Little Bit. That's the name. Kane. K-A-N-G.
Look, it's the dragon with the blue fire. Jon Snow's dragon and Dany's dragon.
So I know my lane. I know where my level of expertise is gone.
We be fucking up everybody's name.
HBO been up send a cease and desist for us. I'm like, you just making up shit.
Making the story interesting. Your turn back.
Where we at?
Tracy B.
It's from Tracy B. Quick question. Would you mind sharing info for the nanny jobs? I'm in need of a side hustle outside of my 9 to 5. I can't remember if you have previously. I appreciate you for sharing. But before I get back to work, they be logging on and watching computer activity. Let me just say I'm partially waiting for a live podcast from YouTube. Please do it. I am still so in love with the podcast. I listen faithfully. You two are truly friends in my head. Send you both at both. Thank you both for adding laughs and joy to my daily working routine. Sending love, positive vibes, and peace. Oh, Tracy's from the Bay. I think because at first I didn't know how many Bay folks we had, so maybe we have to do something in the Bay. That'd be it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why I said, I know going back to Game of Thrones, like, I'm not, like, people, I didn't even know the dragons had names until I, like, listened to it. I think I read a recap. First of all, how many seasons has it been on?
8.
I finally was like, oh, well, we about to end. Let me make sure I understand.
Nyambi over here talking about, so how did the Night King become the Night King? And I'm like, you done fucked up the whole thing.
Look, I'm getting back to why is he so angry?
I'd have missed the last season.
I think I skipped the whole season.
I said Brandon went back and he was on a 3-eyed raven. He figured out why the Night King. What happened? What? I gotta find a wiki.
And that's when I started realizing, because I was like, some stuff I don't think I remember. But I was like, because I stopped watching Game of Thrones and Walking Dead around the same time, because both of them, it was still like a few episodes where I'm like, nope, not giving my energy. And I just turned right on to Ryan Murphy as he was killing asses. And he kept my attention.
Are you sharing that or no?
Huh? Which I thought I was going to send an email. Ain't that better?
Okay.
Yeah, we can send an email.
Why don't you read this last one so I can get the voicemails together?
Ready. Well, this says, hey Nirma and Nyambi, you guys have my coworkers looking at me crazy. I keep trying to hold back my laughs as I listen to you guys. Are too funny. I have a suggestion for the list of books Nyambi plans on reading. Cuz C-U-Z by Danielle Allen. Warning, this book is triggering because it hasn't happened to you. If it hasn't happened to you, it's happened to someone you know. I would love to hear what you think if you do end up reading it. Black authors matter. And yes, I already left you a 5-star rating review.
Because you know we'd be asking.
Can you read her name now?
Thera.
Oh, with the... I think you pronounced that H. It said a silent H.
Oh.
How do you say it now?
Thera.
That's it. Did you not hear that? Terra.
I know it's Terra.
This is Terra with an R-T-H.
You know, it looked like Theraflu.
No, I thought that said Terra.
Oh, they don't. When you go to the store, you don't get Teraflu. You get Theraflu.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Because it's spelled the same way.
Oh, that's how that's spelled.
Yeah.
I didn't know it spelled that. Terraflu. Wait, is it Terraflu? Or is it Theraflu?
It's Theraflu.
Oh, I'm with Terra. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
God damn.
No, I thought that would be. Because aren't most H's in names silent, though? Like, when it becomes that second letter, I thought it was like, that's like rules of the air quote white man's alphabet.
I don't know.
Yeah. You find, don't do that.
I don't know. You asking the wrong person.
Child, if we ever get picked up, they're going to take us to elocution classes.
Oh, like T.I.?
God,
I look forward to using big ass words like T.I.
He don't be using big words. He just talk slow.
Indubitably and shit like
Indubitably.
that. What the fuck?
You know, some words don't belong.
Don't know what the fuck T.I. be talking about.
Oh wait, I never noticed that. So he uses like overly. That's the thing too. Like I forgot what it's called when people use like unnecessarily large words for common words. Like you know, this isn't a paper or book. Like it's conversation. You can talk.
That's what most niggas from Morehouse do. Oh. And Howard.
Don't talk about Howard. I met somebody from Hampton today. That's like, I'm from the real HU. I'm like, said, let us mean. Oh,
Harvard.
No, I'm shady. I don't even acknowledge Howard. And you know, I'm out here in Silicon Valley. People are like, oh yeah, I went to H. First, I've never heard white people refer to Harvard as HU. Mm-hmm. And I was so shady. A white person was like, I went to HU. And I was like, oh, Howard?
Oh, you went to HBCU? That's nice. You got a diversity
scholarship. Did I tell y'all too early in my check-in? You know, we got Ramadan coming up. And I had to have a meeting with some of the leads to be like, since this is happening, you know, if you have any folks who are Muslim on your team, right, you should, you know, it's like, see if they have any needs, right? Mm-hmm. Or any schedule adjustments or anything.
Right.
And the white folks looking at me like, what? I was like, do you realize during Ramadan, people don't eat? Like, I had to break it down to that level. They was like, why? I was like, maybe
because they fasting. It's like what y'all niggas do for Lent sometimes.
Allegedly.
Please,
Christians don't eat. Never mind. I love the Lord.
Y'all niggas.
Look, I almost said something crazy.
Y'all niggas be drinking that lemon.
We be superficial with it. We be like, oh, let me give up some sugar.
Right.
For 40 days.
I'm going to drink this lemon water with cayenne pepper flakes at the bottom. And then y'all be like, nah, fuck this. Add some sugar to it. It's lemonade now.
Meanwhile, the Muslims ain't eating, honey.
I got to get these voicemails.
Yeah, the Muslims ain't eating. Shout out to Ramadan. And like, you know, that's the holiest month for like the Muslim religion. Mm-hmm. Like when they said that, they was looking at me. I'm like, wait, we're a tech company. Y'all know the internet do work. Right? Like Ramadan is not like some secret holiday, mm-hmm. right? Like, what are you talking about? That's like the biggest holiday in the Muslim. Like, what are you? Or like observance and Holy Week, right? Yeah. It's equivalent to like Easter and stuff for Christian. Like, how do you not? Oh, disrespectful asses.
Christian holidays are tied to sales. And,
don't do that. You're right. I ain't seen no Ramadan holiday sales.
Exactly.
Or even dinner treats.
No.
Right, like late night.
Nope. Ain't getting none of that.
Come on. I ain't going there. That ain't this conversation.
But you can get a mattress on sale on Easter.
For Christmas. I don't like that.
Hey, Niram and Yambi, this is Ya, the 62-year-old who enjoys your podcast. And I wanted to speak to my son, Niram. Bruh.
Tell him up.
You have got to take care of yourself, of your digestion. So, yeah, continue with that tea from the Asian place. And I would suggest that you just drink a mouthful every night before you go to bed.
Tell him.
And when you wake up in the morning, start your day with a 16-ounce bottle of water.
Yep.
And I believe that will help you to be
regular
on the regular side of things. You know what I mean?
You better listen.
And to my sister,
help her out.
Nyambi, hey, I checked out that book called Chickens Come Home to Roost. But I went on a cruise through the Panama Canal a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I think I left that book in my cabin.
Dang.
And I was like right at the end of it.
Yeah.
She has some very interesting points of view. Thanks for that suggestion. Again, I dig your podcast. It is the bomb. And keep on doing what you're doing, growing the community.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you. Tell them, sis. Nero be talking about, I drink water. I'm like, listen, you get in a certain age,
Look,
you got to move different.
I have a gallon of water sitting on there. You see how much water left in that?
I know, but you got to move different, honey. When you reach a certain age, I think, honestly, when you're, and not saying that the world shifts and changes, right? 30 is young, right? We still young, right? But it's just certain things, right? You know, when we were in our 20s, we can just down some warm Mountain Dew and we'll be okay, right? Like, you know, it's just, you got to listen to your body. Your body is shifting and changing, right? And when you drink water, the temperature you drink water, all that stuff matter now. When you were a little younger, it didn't, but stuff be mattering.
I have a gallon of alkaline water.
Okay.
Sitting here.
Keep it up. I done told you, sis done told you. I don't know how many. Y'all done told. I don't know. You be backed up. I ain't backed up. I'm just telling you what I know.
You know, I'm gonna stop telling y'all. I'm be a typical black man.
Hello, Daryl and Naomi. This is Ya, your 62-year-old.
Did you replay it?
No,
listener,
she left multiple voicemails.
I wanted to respond to Naomi's concern about Juneteenth. First of all, I want to say, we as African Americans, we as Africans born in America and everywhere else, we really should stop using the word fair to describe folks that
That's true.
skin color is closer to Euro-Americans or other Europeans. So if they're fair, then what are we who are chocolate?
Unfair.
Anyway,
excellent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And secondly, no, my sister, you were not out of order in terms of your energy, your passion. I believe that's the ancestors speaking through you. And just follow through with that. And I'm wondering, let me say this first, I'm following a young brother, a young politician from South Africa. His name is Julius Malema, and they are part of the economic freedom fighters. In fact, he is the president or commander-in-chief. And when you started talking about your situation with those young sisters, his spirit came to mind, and you're sharing that same kind of passion. In South Africa, his political group is saying, we want our land back without compensation. Why should we pay for land that was stolen?
Right. Could they rapers and pillagers? Colonizer.
No, but sis,
she left another voicemail.
I know, but I was saying she's right about the idea of, like, you know, words mean things, and it shouldn't be fair skin, right? I think I was trying not to say light skinned. But either way, right? Like, words mean things, and it is something to that, right? And when you say words have power, and you have to be very careful how you use them. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is y'all calling back. So anyway, it is a good teaching moment, Naomi, that you have for sharing your passion with these young sisters. And I believe the ancestors will guide you as well. So what I want to say to Narum is, Narum, I don't consider you now finishing the race that you were a part of. Just keep on doing it, brother. That was good times anyway. And I forgot to mention it. I'm in Southern California, so I'll be glad when you guys do something last year, and so forth. Anyway, y'all keep it up. I'll keep listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You got another one?
Yeah, but we got tons of voicemails. People love us.
What is tons?
Like 10, like 5 or 10 of them.
10? Wait. Which one?
One, because you know some people call back.
So okay, so
1,
it's like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, just continue then.
7.
Okay, don't.
Yeah, about 10.
Oh, let them roll then.
Good afternoon. afternoon, good morning. Listen, I tuned in to episode 246.
I can't hear.
Take care of each other, and I had to call y'all.
Yeah.
This is Ramsey. I live in Texas. Shout out to Mira, Naomi, and of course, Princess Mabel. I spent almost an hour on the phone with my mother yesterday, and of course, we're talking about my grandmother, her mother, and the possibility that she may be transitioning this year, and just knowing that my mom, being the oldest, is trying to find peace, but at the same time, she's trying to delegate and get her brothers and sisters in order. And let me just back up real quick. My mom is the oldest of 12. They've already lost their father, a nephew, a brother, and a sister. And so my grandmother, of course, is the heart of the family, as is most families. And me being an older grandchild, I'm good, but I just hurt for my mother because she wants her siblings to be able to be where she is, at a place of recognizing and understanding that their mother might not make it the end of 2019. And so, Naomi, Miriam, just want to hug you all, big hug from Texas, and just blessings. And I'm so grateful that you all mentioned this at the start of your show, as well as the book recommendations, which I did find on Amazon, and I'm going to order. So I hope this is you all. If it's not, I'll try another number. But yes, I think Black and brown and Black communities as a whole need to do a better job of discussing death, grief, and dying. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of your week, and talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Talk soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Send you good energy too. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like I said, I haven't peeked all the way through the book, but I read a couple chapters, and it is interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's different being able to articulate and put words to page, feelings and processes, and there's something to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the next one here?
Oh, they just hung up.
I give up for this shit. Miriam don't be doing no screening.
No, that's what keeps the show. Oh, this one left a lot of voicemail.
What? Did they be grouped together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes it easy.
Hey, Miriam and Soro Nayambi. It's Tanisha. I just wanted to call and chat with you guys about the last couple of episodes. First, Miriam, I hope you're feeling better. You sounded really bad on the last podcast, so I hope you're feeling better. And Nayambi, I hope you had traveling mercies. You made it to Michigan and back safely. I know you all were talking about the death of a spouse and how you all would cope with it or deal with it. And Nayambi, I know that you are a lone wolf, but I think it's super, super important to have at least one or two people
You're right.
who you can count on, whether you think you'll be able to count on them or not. Because as much as God is our friend, I love him, Team Jesus Christ, he puts people in our life to be that person on earth who can help us in our time of need, right? So, just think back on some of the people in your life, and maybe you'll find that there are a few that you know can be your right hand, including Miriam.
She don't like me.
But I've had to deal with death quite often, so I often think of that. How would I cope if my fiance passed away, or how would I deal if my mother passed away, my father passed away when I was really young? So, was it helping me dealing with that the way I did, or So I realized there are definitely people I have in my life who are good for certain things, and you kind of have to compartmentalize your best characteristics.
Yeah. No, she's right. I definitely got to work on that. I think also my thing is sometimes I don't know, I'm definitely an extrovert, but when I need to be introverted, I'm very introverted. And I guess I need friends who are independent. Does that make sense?
Plus, you don't trust nobody.
I do trust people. I trust people to do what they're going to do. But no, I do trust people. You're right. Y'all right, though.
Hey, y'all, it's Teresa again. So just wrapping up. So find that person who you know you can count on when you're sad or when you need some money or whatever. There should be at least one person in your life you should be able to count on. I don't want you to think that you could go on alone, just you and Jesus, because he didn't mean for that to be. The president, Democratic nominees, why are they such 11 million candidates? I don't understand. I'm super happy that Uncle Joe was running. But homegirl, I can't remember her name, with the wiping of the student loans, and then the homegirl with the reparations is really giving Uncle Joe a run for his money, and I appreciate Bernie, so I'm just a little confused. Yeah. I need to sit back and really study who I'm going to vote for, because I don't know who I'm going to vote for. And then the Maryland governor, because I'm from the DMV, our Maryland governor, Larry Hogan, is about to run for president, and he's a Republican, but he's like a super liberal Republican. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm just it's just too much. I'm giving myself at least another month, I think. Howard.
Well, what did we say about Howard?
These white people. Okay, so like I said, I live in the DMV area. Very familiar with Howard. I went to another HBCU in DC, University of DC, go Firebirds, which is a public institution, and it made sense for the community to be around the campus because we're a public land grant institution. So why not come and use the facilities during hours that they're not being used by students? That makes sense. But Howard is a private institution. So unless they're putting money into this institution, you need to keep you and your dogs off the damn yard. And I love dogs. I have 2 dogs myself.
But you don't be just leaving their shit everywhere. Yeah, I agree.
I
told you I went to Foundation. That's a private place. You just can't roll.
It's Tranisha again. I promise the last.
Oh, no worries.
So, yeah, I am a dog owner. I have 2 dogs. And I would not allow my dog to defecate on a yard that students who pay a hell of a lot of money to attend this school are laying on. I just wouldn't do it. I'm not going to take my dog to Georgetown or GW or American or William & Mary or Old Dominion or any of these damn colleges in the DMV area that white people predominantly go to and mistreat their property. But, that's what colonizers do. So, come on. I hope you guys watched the news segment with that white guy talking about move the damn campus. You move. You just got here from New Mexico. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good.
We are.
Can't wait to hear the next podcast. Love ya.
All right, love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Love you, bye.
Bye-bye. What was it? Love you, bye-bye.
Love you, bye-bye.
I know, she right about that. Like, them people tried it at Howard. And I was like, are people just walking their dogs?
No.
This means the blacks. Wait a minute, y'all. We can walk. I ain't know that they was doing all that.
And
then had the nerve to tell them to move to university.
Yeah.
The audacity.
Had talking about, well, y'all move then.
It's like they was talking about a bench.
Right. It's the whole damn school. They've been there for 100 plus years.
Child.
Fucking colonizers.
What's good, Nirman Nyambi? He has risen, he has risen, he has risen.
Just like you said he would.
Have had an awesome Easter. Send me some of that ham, because I love me some honey baked ham.
Oh, man, we can put it in the freezer.
But this is Carlos, by the way. Thank you guys so much for giving Chris and I a shout-out for our podcast last Friday in our live show. I can't wait for y'all to have y'all's live show. We're definitely flying down to see it. But no, okay, so yesterday was Easter.
Yeah.
And Chris and I are like Nero.
Carlos.
We just believe in a greater architect. We don't necessarily believe in a God and Jesus, but we both grew up super religious. I grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
I was a Baptist. So on Easter, our thing is we like to watch zombie movies because Jesus rose from the dead and they're dead. So what's a better way to spend your Easter Sunday if you're not going to spend it in the house of the Lord, to spend it in your own home watching zombie movies?
Right.
So this year I decided to watch a different type of zombie movie. I don't know if y'all have ever seen The Passion of the Christ.
Nah.
The early 2008 Passion of the Christ. My husband had never seen The Passion of the Christ.
Oh,
me either.
And if you've never seen The Passion of the Christ, that movie will get you, even if you're not.
It will. If you're not Christian, it'll hit you in your throat.
It'll still make your heart pop.
It will.
So we're watching it, And my husband's like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Jesus. I just feel so bad that these Jews did this to him. Yeah. Like, I would feel really bad. He's like, and then my husband goes, oh my God, these Jews, they're going to be cursed. They're going to have bad karma. They're going to have bad karma for generations. I don't know where this about to go. To them. And I had to pause the movie, and I was like, you know they got their karma back, right? You know they got the karma got them back, right? He's like, how did karma get them back? And I was like, it's called the Holocaust, okay?
They had their first share.
They got it back, all right? But I just thought that was funny. We just had to laugh, and we were watching Passion of the Christ. That movie, if y'all haven't watched it,
Passion of the Christ is intense.
It will have you in tears, even if you're not a
Yeah, I would agree. Passion of the Christ is intense. Believer or not, like, it's a lot.
Never seen that.
And like, you know, because they did a lot of close-ups, right? Then you see, you know, all the folks kind of beg. Like, it is, I mean, just the story of Jesus, right, is triggering, right, and saying it, right? But yes, I would agree. He talking about, why would the Jews do that? Like, that's hilarious. Then he talking about the bad karma's going to happen. Well, I think everybody got theirs, honey.
Right. Everybody got theirs.
Everyone do.
I don't know why I talk so much, but I'm so long-winded. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being like who you guys are. You're a huge inspiration for my family, for our marriage, for my husband and I. And I know you're that same inspiration for so many other Black couples. So thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to hear next week's episode.
Yeah. We said this was too much. It is a couple. I tell almost a lot of the Holy Ghost. Well, Passion of Christ is different, right? Because it literally goes through everything. You know, because a lot of times when you watch the 10 Commandments and stuff, they kind of brush over the Calvary and the crucifixion. I'm sorry. It's kind of almost camera pan away. Here screams. Then he done came rose again.
Yeah.
Right. But Passion of the Christ is like, oh no, we gonna sit in this.
Oh.
And you be like, oh.
Did they go through the teenage years when Jesus was thought?
No, it's don't do that near him. No, have you never seen?
I never seen. No.
Yeah, it is intense.
Gotcha.
I'm still on him talking about why would the Jews do that?
Why would the Jews do that?
I like you trying to unpack out a conversation. Hey, is that nice?
Jews, why would you do that?
We have to do that? Like,
why you do that to your boy Jesus? Jesus
he
was a Jew
hurt
too.
Nobody.
He was a Jew too.
Hurt nobody.
Yo, Niram and Ayambi, how you doing? What up, though? Boy,
what up, though?
I'm just calling to wish you guys a beautiful and prosperous weekend filled with love and peace and positive vibes. Thank you again for bringing this podcast, of Black love to the people, man. We really need it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I look forward to hearing your voice, man. I love this podcast, and I love what you guys have been able to achieve, and I'm wishing nothing but, peace and happiness along this journey, and I'm going to be taking this, journey every step with you guys. As you know, I'm an avid supporter. I've been here since day one, so love you guys. Send you peace, and talk to you again soon.
Thank you, Sir Jeffrey.
Peace.
We all going to be at the top. We're going to look up like, yeah, this is great. Yes, he does this music, and we know him. He's a celebrity.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's
perfect.
all the
Well, thank y'all for hanging in there with us. We know it's been a rocky couple weeks. Like I said, give us probably about another good week, and we'll be definitely back to our consistency between like work and just life. Right? You got to show up where you show up.
Right.
Know where our heart truly is, and we love y'all. This podcast is still our therapy.
It is. It is.
I've actually been going back to. How about next week while we're out near them? You kind of bring up some of our old podcasts. Like some of the stuff folks that brought up. Do the black guy who tips one when they were on there, like some of the interviews we used to have at the beginning.
Okay.
Right? When post is on out.
Yeah, as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit your questions for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything we talked about, you can hit us up on our website. We got SoundCloud. We also got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.